We're here at the Crest RV Park in Slidell, Louisiana, about 30 miles outside of New Orleans, Louisiana. We're going to be here for a couple of days and thought you might like to take a little tour in case you find yourself in the area. Let's take a look. All right, so if you find yourself coming from I-10, you're going to be coming from that direction right down there. In fact, you can see I-10, the car's going on I-10 right down that direction. So you're going to come right up this road, nice easy drive. It's about a mile, I guess, from the freeway, and there you see the RV park sign. You'll take a right, and you're going to come right up here and park up here on the right hand side, and then go in the office that you see right over there to the left and do the check-in. Very easy parking here to check in. Very friendly people inside, very informative. They'll give you all kinds of ideas of things to do in the area. So we're going to do a perimeter here. Now, if you're here short term, like we are, then you're going to come up this direction and park in the middle. Before I go any further, let me mention that in the back of this building right here is also a laundry. And let's take a look at the laundry. There you go. All right, so 4 wash machines, $2 to wash. Laundry sink, and 4 dryers, and $2 to dry. There you go. Nice little bench to sit on there, nicely decorated. That's all you need. You don't need that air conditioning. It was in the 30s this morning here. And short-term folks will be right up here in the middle. So this is the direction we came. And there you will see us, the 4th site up, right there. Let's do a little walk around our site. So we had to pull in, get around that telephone pole, which is not a big deal. See, we have a little grassy area. Small patio. We were able to stay hooked up with the truck, and I was able to dump the air in the Kelderman air ride and then dump the air in our air hitch. That's why you notice the truck's kind of squatting pretty good, because I dumped all the air out of it. And we were able to get pretty level doing it that way, and was able to keep the truck on site, and then we had to move the car to another location. That would be our neighbor's site if somebody comes in. And then here you go. This is what we have for the utility side. The septic is up here, and then the water and power are back there. Speaking of water, had a pretty good rain last night, so a lot of standing water. And then for a lay of the land, that building you see off in the distance there, that's the office. And you have garbage cans over here. And I see a Dollar General real close by. Now these sites that we're looking at right here, these are considered their premium sites. All right, we're going to continue on. We're going to do a perimeter. So I think, from what I was told, we don't know much about this park really, but most of these sections up here we're going to now are more long-term. So we're just going to do a perimeter tour here. Now, something pretty cool, and I have not looked at yet, but want to, is straight back beyond those trees is a couple fishing areas. I don't know how you get to them. I'm going to find out. But I guess you go back in there somewhere, and there's a couple of lakes. But for this, oh, here we go. I see the lake up here. We'll show you in a minute. We're going to show you the park right now, though. You can tell these folks are pretty well set up here. But maybe you're looking for a long-term spot around in Louisiana near New Orleans. This might be a spot for you. All right, let me stop right here for a second, spin the camera around. There you go. There's a lake. That's one of the two lakes. Supposed to be good fishing. All right, we're going to continue on. I'm coming up to a sign that says dead end. I guess that person forgot to take a look that somebody may be coming this way. That's okay. Now, I think those are park models up there. So we're going to turn this off. We're going to back up and go back into the RV park section. All right, we're going to hang a left here. Go back into the park. I'm not sure what's down that road. Looks like it might be RV storage. It's another dead end and it's coned off, so we're not going to go that direction. We're just going to go straight up here and give you an idea. So you'll notice the roads are none too wide to get through. So keep that in mind. A little poke down this one here. Take a look down that row as well. Looks like there's another bathhouse right there. We are going to go down this row. Let's go take a look. So looks like again long term. So we've mentioned before in our videos that we're not, when we travel the country, we're not focusing on the campgrounds as much as we are focusing on the area. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this park is located 30 miles from New Orleans. So a pretty easy drive right down I-10, 30 miles. We're gonna buzz down this row right here. And the town that this is in, Slidell, there's some stuff to see here as well. So keep that in mind. Yeah, look at these roads. Pretty narrow, could be tight, but again, I don't think you'll be put in these sections here. This is long term. These are folks working in the area, living in the area. For us, the focus was the fact that it's so close to New Orleans and not in New Orleans, because the crime in New Orleans is getting to be ridiculous from what we hear and read about. And we'd rather drive 30 miles and be a little safer. All right, there's a little playground area right next to some refrigerators and whatever else, I don't know. There's that bathhouse again. Now we're going to take a right and head back down toward where we are parked, and where you will probably go if you're here for short term, and focus on that. All right, so there's the road we came up, and there you see us. So we're going to jump up here a row or two and take a look. It's tight. Not a lot of room to maneuver, so depending on what you have for a neighbor when you leave, could be a challenge, but it's not too bad. And there's your garbage. They have the mailboxes for the long-term folks. And they do sell propane right there. Across the street is a Dollar General. And they do have 5G Verizon service for those of you with Verizon. And then for us, being as we travel the second car, there's overflow parking right here for an extra vehicle, and overflow parking on the other side of the building as well. All right, there you go. Easy on and off the freeway. A couple good restaurants in the area. Very friendly staff in the office. The owner was a great guy. Good Verizon. Good utilities. 30 miles from New Orleans, so you get to stay in a spot with less crime than New Orleans is getting to have anymore, which is a shame. And what else? I guess the negatives are the sites were just long enough for us to fit, and we couldn't unhook the truck and still fit in our site, so that's a little tight. And there are a lot of long-term residents there, which is fine, but as most of us know, they're the first ones to forget most of the rules, so they drive kind of fast in the park. They have some loud cars, just the basic stuff you find in a park with a lot of long-term residents. Other than that, it was a great place to stay. We would stay there again. That's it. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, got anything out of it at all, how about a thumbs up? Hit that subscribe button down below. Leave us a comment. Where do you stay when you go to the New Orleans area? As always, have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.